This restaurant we went to was really expensive. Like it was way more expensive than expected. I mean, not like US expensive, but like Colombia expensive. So this was the group of people. Look at that guy. What a handsome guy. Who's that? I'm just kidding. So this is the group of people I went with. They were all getting treatment in the clinic. As you can tell, I'm the oldest one there. I'm the oldest guy in the picture. Laser eyes, yes sir. All pretty cool people. I think he was closest to my age. I was the only one. Look, actually, she spoke Spanish as well. I probably spoke the best Spanish here, although she spoke really good Spanish. So when the guys, dude, the night's over. We're all gonna pay for our stuff. So my mom didn't want to go to the dinner thing. She wanted to hang out, chill at the mall, and do some shopping. Anyway, we all went to dinner, and first of all, this restaurant was so scuffed. The view of the city looks great. Yeah, it was like a 360 view around. Like it's a cool place. So real quick, I'll go back to the picture. Dude, first things first, I show up. So I went with, I shared an Uber with this sir and her and his wife. So we went on a 3-man Uber to the place. You know what was the first thing that happened, chat? We get to the building where the restaurant is, okay? I arrive. I'm like, hello, we're going to, it was called Envy Rooftop. They look at me. They look at the guy. He's like, he can't come in. I'm like, wait, what? Why? Like, he's wearing shorts. And it was true. He was wearing shorts. I'm like, wait, what? He can't go in because of shorts, bro? Nope, he can't go in. No shorts allowed. I'm like, and so I'm like, yeah, you can't go in. You can't go. You need like at least pants or something. And then the guy's like, you can't go in either. I'm like, wait, what did I do, bro? He's like, you have sweatpants on. Listen, they were very good looking sweatpants, okay? They weren't like sweaty, baggy, like they were nice sweatpants, bro. I'm like, what do you mean I can't go in with, like, sir, we have a dress code. I'm like, what do you? So I had to go all the way back to the hotel with the guy and his wife, change my pants, he changed his pants, and then we came back. You know what I did, chat? I said, screw your rules. I broke the rules anyway. You know what I did? I have a pair of sweatpants that look like jeans. These are not jeans. You see my legs here, chat? These are actually not jeans. These are sweatpants with the coloring. These are fake jeans. I put on a second pair of sweatpants and I got in, baby. I'm like, screw the rules. What do you mean I can't wear sweatpants? So I wore jean-colored sweatpants. Yeah, these are great. Nobody can notice. Like, you can only notice if you grab them, like they're stretchy. So get wrecked. What if they knew? How would they know? These are camouflaged. I went in incognito. So we got in there, no problem, and had a fun night. So after everything, we have to pay the stuff. Bro, this restaurant is so scuffed in some ways. Like, the food was really good, but okay, so it's not really a restaurant. It's like a rooftop bar with a pool. And they serve sushi on the side, but the sushi is very good. But it takes forever. Like, I ordered my sushi. Bro, it's not even a lot of sushi. Look at this. This is all I had. I just ordered this. This took like half an hour to arrive. Half a freaking hour for one plate, bro. Get out of here. But anyway, so we have sushi, and we finished eating. And now the bills are going to arrive. And they're like arguing about the bill. And like, first of all, I'm like, what's happening? So I go to the credit. I speak Spanish. The guy with the bill doesn't speak Spanish. He's like, first of all, I can't give people their individual bills. I'm like, why not? He's like, because I made 3 bills. I'm like, okay, can you separate them? He's like, no, I cannot. Second of all, they don't accept cash. Third of all, they don't accept American Express. Fourth, like, bro, they were so all over the place. Like, I'm like, get your act together, bro. Anyway, besides the point, they're like, we only have 3 bills. And there's like 10 of us. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 10 of us. I'm like, okay. But he's like, each bill can be paid with separate credit cards. So I'm there like, it was me and this guy. By the way, really cool guy. It was me and him. And I was like telling him what the waiter was saying. And he's like, just give me one of the 3 bills. I'll pay one of the 3, and then you guys can figure out the other 2. I'm like, are you sure? and the guy looks at me, is like, bro, I got so much money, it doesn't matter. It's probably true. Like, this place for treatment's super expensive. This guy's like, I got so much money. He's like, I could probably just pay for the whole thing, but yeah, just give me one of the three. I'm all good, brother. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, good for you, man. I'm like, hell yeah. Did you give him the receipt with the order? Did I give him the receipt with the order? No, he was a super nice guy, man. Super cool guy. Him and his wife were awesome. I spent a lot of time speaking with them in the clinic. Really cool people. Yeah. A lot of people who go to the clinic are pretty rich. So, yeah, he paid a third of the bill, and then I just did the math for the other two, and I just like, well, everybody has to pay this amount, and boom, we just all paid separately. I got a lot of work done, so I'll just use this. So this shoulder, I had stem cell stuff done. This shoulder, stem cell stuff done. This left knee, stem cell stuff done. My entire neck, like this entire vertebra area, stem cells. My lower back, stem cells. This right elbow, stem cells. So a lot of stem cells. In total, I had approximately, I got the numbers the day after. They gave me like all the certificates showing me where I had what. In total, I had approximately 388 stem cells. Sorry, 388 million stem cells. I didn't get any hairline stem cells now, but yeah, 388 million. It was 350 million officially, but they always add an extra 10% on top just to make sure you get the right amount. So if it's 40 million in my knee, which I got 40 million in the left knee, it's actually 44 million they put in just to top it off so you don't get schematas. That's a ton of hair. What did you have that for? A lot of old injuries. So we'll see the effects in a few months. We'll see how it affects us. Also, I got a lot of supplements I got to take for like the next 2 months, which I'm not sure about, but I'll take them anyway because it's part of the process that they do. So I'll do that. And yeah, time to form new injuries. I hope not. We'll see. We'll see how the body responds. I still am sore. Nowhere close to as sore as I was though. Like I had a lot of pain going in, so I'm better now than I was previously. And I would say my neck feels better than before the stem cell treatments already. Like my neck is already feeling better. My lower back feels better than it's felt in like 10 years. Like my lower back feels amazing. It feels pretty much new. So there is that. What else? Yeah, shoulders are a wreck, but they're getting better really quickly. So oh man, there's a movement like raising my arm to the side here. Wait, I'm actually able to move it. Holy crap. Yo, I can't move my arm, chat. My arm's not broken. This is the first day I can move my arm. All right, it's getting better. Yo, we're recovering. Yeah, so the arm can move. Wow. Oh my God, I haven't been able to do this for a week. Holy crap, today's the day. Okay, we can move our arms, chat. We're safe. Hell yeah. So yeah. As for people who are maybe curious how stem cells work, so basically they have these tens of millions of stem cells they inject into the location site, and what stem cells do, according to how they explained it to me, is they go to the area, and if the stem cells identify anything wrong in the area, as in injuries, inflammation, like scar tissue, stuff like that, they start sending out, massive amounts of growth factors and like repair factors. Like these little molecules get sent out. So our bodies have stem cells. Like you and I have stem cells. We just don't have a lot of them. And your stem cells in your body do this actual job. Like, they're like, look at that. There's an injury here. Here, a little bit of signaling. But what happens is if you like inject tens of millions of them, there are so many of them in the area, and they're all like, fix this, fix this, fix this, screaming. Your body just fixes it. Like, your body just gets so much signaling that this is an area that needs fixing because you have such a ridiculous amount of stem cells in the area from the injection that they're all just signaling there's something here that needs fixing, and your body gets to work. That's why it gets so painful, like if you have a lot of injuries in the area, because you just get a massive amount of inflammation because your body just gets to work to working on the body. So it's very, very cool. It's a cool process, and that can last to up to a year of like regeneration. Can you get injected in your cranium to fix your brain? My brain is fine. And overall, I also got an IV injection of a lot of stem cells. So those just go all around the body and just randomly fix parts that need fixing, theoretically. They just attach to random places. Back from Colombia, penis enlargement. Actually, I met a guy who's like, yeah, I'm getting my dick worked on. He didn't come to the dinner. So there was no picture of him, but yeah. Yeah, he's like, this is the third time I've come here. So actually, potentially, yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, he's like, I get, that's his third time there. I'm guessing he's a pretty wealthy guy because this place is super expensive. But he's like, yeah, third time there. Yeah, he just gets full body done like once a year, including, yeah. It's like 30 to 40 grand probably per visit. Meaning they just inject stem cells down there, bruh. Just tell us the truth, why you invented a whole story, took a picture with random people when you know the truth that you got a baldness treatment. That's a thing. That's a thing they do. That doesn't sound nice. It does not, because there was no anesthetic for my shoulders or my knee or like, all of that was this big needle. Yo, prepare yourself. No fun. Although it wasn't that painful, the injections themselves. It's just like, I don't like getting needles, especially like needles like this all the way into the joint. It's just not my cup of tea. How reputable is the clinic? Very reputable. Each needle was $30K. No. My total treatment came to about, I think, $43,000. Everything I had done. Everything, including hotel. And not including, the only thing not included is plane tickets. Were you anesthetized? Only for the discs for the back. Like lower back and cervical, because that's the only part they anesthetize you for, because you can't move because they're sticking it into your spine. So they use ultrasound to make sure they hit it right in the right part of the spine into the discs, and then they do it into your facet joints as well on the side. So for that part, you are put to sedation, but for the rest of the body, no anesthetic, nothing. Once you pierce, not only the skin but also the muscle tissue, it's super painful. We paid for that. I feel scammed. Well, what do you mean, bro? I'm going to come out healthier at the end of it. Did you ask them to not touch your balls before you got knocked out? I did not ask, no. Imagine you reflexively moved while they were doing your spine and it pierced the spine and so on. That would suck. But under sedation, you probably don't move. Because I was out for it, yeah. So, fun process. Pretty cool process. Had fun in Colombia. I wish I would have stayed longer. But it is what it is. It was a fun trip. Is stem cell treatment relatively new? It is, yeah. So I was looking into why you can't have it done in the US. So you can actually get this stem cell treatment in the US. It's called mesocycle. It's a kind of stem cell. Let me look it up so I can just give you the right name. It's called mesenchymal stem cells. You get them from the Wharton's jelly, from the umbilical cords of newborns, yeah. Mesenchymal stem cells. You're allowed to use them in the US, but what the US does not allow is to grow them in the lab. So that's illegal in the US. So what they do in places like Colombia, Panama, Mexico, and other places is they get these stem cells and then they let them split a few times. So if you have like 20 million, well, if they split once, it's 40 million. And if they split another time, it's 80 million, etc., right? Now, there is a certain point where if they oversplit, they can start becoming less effective. So you can't split them infinitely. And different clinics have different protocols for how many times they're willing to split them, where they decide, well, at this point, we want to use them before they split again. Otherwise, effectiveness goes down, blah, blah, blah. But in the US, you're not allowed to split the stem cells at all. So what happens is if you go for stem cell treatment in the US, they're like, yeah, we're going to give you 10 million stem cells, right? Okay. You go to Colombia, they're like, yeah, we're going to give you 350 million stem cells, right? And that's basically for the same price. Like it's two worlds apart. Why is it not allowed to grow them in the lab? Because in order for it to be allowed as a treatment, they need to do very expensive human studies on what it's like to use stem cells that have already been grown. Like, they have some studies on using fresh stem cells, fresh mesenchymal stem cells. They would need to fund studies to use ones that have been split more than once. And until that is done, it's illegal to do it, right? So they need to do like human trials and blah, 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 blah. So it's basically the same stem cell. Just they can't do it without actually doing the studying. How long after treatment can you expect to shoot webs from your wrists? I don't know. We'll find out. They can study you. You know that. But yeah. So yeah, again, we got 388 million of them. They're coursing through my body as we speak. And we should have superpowers in a few months. And I'm going to get back to the gym. I'm going to get back to like soft working out a month from now, I think. So if today's the 15th, probably 1 month from now, I'll start some soft working out. Welcome back. 388 million stem cells for one hair fall. No, that would be overkill. More than one. But yeah, good times. I really enjoyed the place. I enjoyed the treatments. And how much did you pay? I think it was $43,000 for everything included. It wasn't just the stem cells, though. There was other stuff. I got ozone treatment. I got hyperbaric chamber treatment. I got cryotherapy treatment. And I had multiple of all of these treatments. I got physical therapists there working with me. I had some consultations with different doctors. Hyperbolic time chamber. Hyperbaric chamber, chat. You feel refreshed with the small break? I do. I'm super excited to be back streaming. Like when I said we are live, it felt so good to say. Full Ivan Drago experience. Yes, yes. Back to raging in League. You know, chat, we need to sub Grappus Porn now. True. True. We're broke. Hyperteric chamber. Time to inject the salt with League. Whew. But it was fun. Stem cells can help with preventing aging. They're not going to make you age less, but so aging is a compound of different things that happen to the body. Stem cells can help with some of them in the sense that they can repair broken parts of your body. And aging is just like the breakdown of the body overall in different ways. So no tilt after the treatment. No more tilting, chat. Listen, guys. Okay, chat, listen. One of the things they told me is to avoid stress, okay? I need your help. They said I should avoid getting stressed in the next few weeks. Bro, chat, how do we avoid getting stressed and play League? It's over. Don't stress, easy. They said to avoid getting, is that possible? Play Brotato back to lore, Minecraft. Buy a new appointment already?